you had a tough exchange last week, and I'll remind our viewers what was going on abortion rights for women. He said this. He said, ask Debbie Wasserman Schultz if it's okay to kill a 7-pound baby in uterus, and you responded to that. I support letting women and their doctors make this decision without government getting involved, period. End of story, and I would appreciate it if you would respond without shushing me.
All right, the shushing me part is gratuitous nonsense. Welcome to Gimme 5. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, not only with Wolf, but with Megyn Kelly yesterday, doubled down, and the Democratic position and the position of the DNC and the Democratic Party is you could kill a baby, no matter how old that baby is in the womb, if a woman decides she wants to kill it. That's their position. Run on it. Please run on it. Here's more.
There's a bit of doubt and discussion earlier in pregnancy, but Debbie's position, which I guess is the Democrat Party position, that an abortion all the way up until the day of birth would be fine, I think really most pro-choice people would be a little uncomfortable with that. So I don't know. I really think that she's got some explaining to do, and if that's the position of the party, a lot of pro-choice people are going to be uncomfortable with her position.
And the polls show it. Almost 60% of Americans say abortion should be either restricted or eliminated. Only 20-some-odd% say it should be available without question for any circumstance. So they are in the extreme minority in this country, the despicable minority in this country. But here she is.
Is that your position, the position of the party?
Rand Paul spent his entire first day as a candidate for president arguing with me over a woman's right to make her own reproductive choices. The Democratic Party's position is that that decision is best left between a woman and her doctor.
That's a reproductive choice? You know what? Don't even get me started. When someone kills a woman who's pregnant, in many cases they charge that man or woman with 2 counts of murder. Why is that, Debbie Wasserman Schultz? You know, this is so disgusting and subhuman and vulgar that just let it speak for itself. Keep talking, Debbie. You're doing us all a great favor. Watch.
Does Rand Paul support exceptions for rape, incest, or the life of the mother in his opposition to a woman making her own reproductive choices? He still refuses to answer that question, and I'm quite sure that his strategists didn't want him spending the whole day debating me, who is not a candidate for President of the United States, over a woman's right to choose.
He has succeeded in making abortion an issue. Not only an issue, but a winning issue for Republicans for the first time in God knows how many years. Because this is the radical leftist nonsense garbage that you could kill a baby because a woman and a doctor say so about reproductive choices. Now let's see if America buys that, because I know they don't. Here's more.
But is he right when he says that it's okay, from your perspective, to kill a 7-pound baby in uterus? Is that your position?
We have very different definitions of personal liberty. I made that clear in my response. The Democratic Party's position, we are pro-choice. We believe that a decision on a woman's reproductive choices is best left between a woman and her doctor. And I am still waiting for Rand Paul to say whether or not he supports exceptions when a woman is raped. Are we going to force a woman to carry a baby to term and not allow her to make that choice? Are we going to, when she's the victim of rape, when she's the victim of incest, are we going to let a woman die? Would Rand Paul let a woman die because she's carrying a baby? Or is she going to let her make that choice with her doctor?
Right, these are such red herrings. Just about every single bill limiting abortion has inclusions for exceptions for rape, incest, and the life of the mother. That's not what Rand Paul asked. What Rand Paul asked, and she answered, is that it's the Democrats' position that you want to take a 7-pound baby, a 5-pound baby, a 3-pound baby, and kill it? Go right ahead if your doctor says you could. Do we have time? One more. Here we go.
Rand Paul's first day out of the gate as a candidate for president was spent not talking about the issues that matter the most to Americans, the economy, jobs, and help people reach the middle class. It was debating me on abortion.
Yeah. And you look like the loser, big time the loser, because people care about the life of unborn children that you so cavalierly referred to as women's reproductive rights in defending their death. Disgusting. Your Newsmax Now update is next.